It's now o'clock.
It is now o'clock. Hey, it is the time for the Lorenzo's Music Live on Unfiltered Show. I didn't even know how to start that, man. Bam. Yes. So this is a show where we stream our practice live from our studio, and we are going to start off with a song called Why Did I? So we shall.
Why did I run? I should know better. It was dark and I was in love or whatever. It could have meant to be, it could be meant to be, it should be meant to be, just you and me. Why did I? Why did I wait so long? Time has passed and gone. So much I'd say hasn't been too long. It won't go away, it should go away. It doesn't go away, just you and me. Why did I? Why did I call? Didn't think of what it would do. A life or heart can be broken or wide. Anywhere it's needed, anywhere I need it, until it's bleeding, just you and me. Why did I?
Got to switch mics here. That was Why Did I from our rom-com mixtape. And this is the Lorenzo's Music Live and Unfiltered Show. As I said, a show where we live stream our practice. We play a few songs from our set list. We work on new songs, things like that. It's a band practice. I feel like that's self-explanatory. And this week, Cliff is out. Cliff let us know tonight. Are you even, I don't even know if, oh yeah, okay, you still have the camera set up over there. Yeah, I even moved it over a little bit so there wouldn't just be like you by yourself there. So I made it so that the rest of you can be in it. I should have made it so I could be in there. There I am. Anyway, so Cliff is out. He ended up getting sick. So we were like, don't bring that mess here. And he didn't. So we're doing this without bass tonight. But, you know, still wanted to go through the stuff here. We got Eric while we can. And few announcements before we get started. One, and did you guys see this? I released the Time Friction video for our song Time Friction.
I saw that you released it. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. We'll look at it after this show. If you haven't seen it, check it out after this. It's on our YouTube page. It is actually, so the third song on our album is called Time Friction, and the entire thing was completely improv'd on a live stream. It's starting out with me and Rob doing guitar, and I was playing the bass line on the keyboard. And then we played it back during that same live stream, and Rob did the drums on it. And he's miming all of this. I'm not entirely sure why, but in case people don't understand what those things are.
Kind of the classic mime hat going on.
Really
You just need like a white and black striped shirt and some suspenders.
I feel like he might own such things. And then on top of that, what we did is we played it for Eric, and he had never heard it before, and we were like, just play some piano on it, because the whole thing is all just a first take. And he literally did that, and that's what ended up on the album. And we videotaped the whole thing, and the on VHS. It kind of looks like it because it was before we had better cameras. Did you just lose your strap?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good catch. We were going to use the beta machine, but it broke.
Yeah. But it was before we had better cameras for the live stream. It's like when we first started doing live streaming, we were just using like 2 webcams. So check that out. It's actually kind of interesting. A lot of it's all one take. It's all real, and that's what's on the album. So there you go. Look up Time Friction, and that is the song video that we released. And we also have a new podcast coming out this Friday with a guy named Gabe who invented a live streaming self-hosted service called Owncast. I feel like since you did the mime thing now, I'm over-exaggerating all my arm moves. So I talk with him about...
normally.
Yeah, I probably do. I'm just noticing it now. And so I talk with Gabe from Owncast, and it is a self-hosted live streaming option. So interesting conversation. Check that out this Friday. And we are still accepting remixes for our album. If you go to lorenzosmusic.blocksonic.com, you can download our stems and make a remix for our upcoming album in July on blocSonic Records. So those are my announcements for now. I don't know. I said Cliff is gone. Trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. No?
His final.
Oh yeah, this is your last time on the live stream, and Cliff couldn't make it.
Correct.
Thanks. All right. We're gonna miss all that good banter that we get from him.
Right. I'll just have to watch it, and then you'll have to just read off my banter when I text it in.
I still feel like we should find a way to make it so that you have to like sit on the phone and talk with us while we do these practices while you're gone.
That'd be kind of funny, actually.
I kind of like that.
I think within a year. I think within a year or so, they're gonna have the
I
technology
can try and
there.
set that up. That might be
'Cause
fun.
right now, there's a way that you can do like up to 500 miles. I'm sure it's still not perfect, but like if they're at that point now, give it another year or so, they can probably get.
You're
to
talking
1,000.
actual video, though. I'm saying even just having you call over the phone.
Right.
And
right.
we'll hook up your
but
phone.
I'm saying at one point, I might be able to just like join in and play.
Oh, yeah,
Which would be
maybe.
kinda cool.
We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so that is that, and we're going to go into another song now, and this one is also from our rom-com mixtape, and it's called When I Started. So
You'll end up having killer solos because you'll be glitching.
Oh, probably.
you think so? I don't know if that's a factor. Well, maybe it is.
We play everything slower and he'd catch up.
Yeah, there you go. We'll try and do that. All right, let's start this song.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Rob wasn't ready. When I started it all, I had hit a wall. But it was different than the times before. When I started it all, I needed a way make the days make sure I didn't waste what was left. When I started it all, I see Cliff in the chat now. When I started it all, I had hit a wall. But it was different than the times before. When I started it all, make sure I didn't waste what was left when I started it all. That was When I Started It All from our rom-com mixtape. And in the chat, we have Cliff saying hi there, or what did you say? He said jerks. He called us jerks because we were making fun of him. Ha. You don't get to call us names if you're not here. We're the ones on the video.
Whatever, Cliff. Whatever.
Oh, look at you. You're doing the glasses thing. I like that.
He's warming up to see how that works for when I'm in Maryland.
Yeah. That's right, because you can even be in the chat while you're in Maryland, Eric.
Cliff, we have cotton candy for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, we do.
We'll wait till next Tuesday and bring it.
Hold on. We need Eric to do one of his last endorsements. So,
Tonight's Lorenzo's Music Unfiltered and Live show is brought to you by Cotton Candy.
cotton candy. It smells like a stripper. Actually, watching you put your face on it is worse. All right. So we got that going for us. Anyway, we have cotton candy for some reason. Someone went to Great America, and now we have cotton candy. So
It's imported
it's
from Illinois.
imported from Illinois. Or as they say, Illinois. Gurney. Oh, yeah. Is that where Six Flags, it's in Gurney? Why did I not know that? Makes sense.
Because it's Gurney.
Because it's Gurney? Maybe it does. All right. So that was one of our songs. Now we are actually at the segment of the show where we are working it out. Yeah. So this is a spot on the show where we actually work on a new song, because this is band practice after all. We need to work on new stuff. And we have been currently working on a song idea that is called Moonlight. And I was looking at what we had done last week, and I was thinking something. That seems like I should say more. I was thinking something so you were doing something, you were kind of going a little bit more around like the drums and stuff, and I was playing this, but there was, when I'm doing the piano line, that was the original part of it, and then we added the other stuff that we were doing. It's hard to follow just because on the demo that I did, it was a set beat, and I liked that we were able to explore with it. So I'm wondering if maybe while I'm singing, I'll only come in with the actual line. I showed you what the basic chords are, or the structure is on it, which is, or whatever the hell it is. Do you remember what it was? So it's, something like that. So if I go, so that's the last one. So that one's faster. So what I was thinking was, I'm going to start out doing that, but then when we actually, because that actually starts out the song. And then what I'm going to do is I'm only going to come in with this a couple of times while I'm singing. And the rest of everybody else is still going to be kind of doing the sway. So I want to try that once too. So that'll be our first pass at it for right now. We'll see how that goes. Because I just felt like it got kind of garbled as we kept going all together. So, and how you doing over there, Eric? You got that? Close enough is what you said?
Close enough.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so we'll start out this way. Hideouts in moonlight, no time to see. It's still there, what was lost. Didn't think about losing. Should find it just one decided to go. Hideouts in moonlight, no time to see it's still there what was lost. Didn't think about losing, should find it somewhere. Now, but maybe soon. Sometimes
It was yes. Sometimes it was close.
until just one decided to go. Now I'm going to try doing it the whole time. Hideouts in moonlight, no time to see. It's still there what was lost. Didn't think about losing, couldn't find it somewhere. Not now, but maybe soon.
Sometimes it was yes. Sometimes it was close.
Until just one decided to go. Okay, all right. Now, since we have Cliff in the chat, I want to ask him. Okay, Mary Joy's in there too, saying it smells. Oh, she's talking about the cotton candy. That's an old text. It smells like a stripper. Nice, is what she said. So she concurs. Now, Cliff, if you are still watching, which one? So I did both there, and you actually we're in here playing it, so we're all paying attention to our parts because we're learning it. You're out there looking at it,
I wasn't
listening
paying
to
attention to my
You
parts.
weren't paying attention. You rarely do. But
Critique.
Cliff, which one do you like better? The with the I mean, I know I was messing up the when the piano came in between the singing, but what did you think of that when it wasn't happening? It actually might sound better when the bass is here. And also, this is just hoping that you're still watching.
I find that hard to believe.
I know. So I don't know, and we will. And I know it's going to take a second, one, for the question to get him, and then two for him to respond to it. So,
In the syncopated sax line, yes or no?
oh yeah, I was catching that too. So you were doing a syncopated sax line on that? All right. And I do think it is, from what I was noticing, trying to listen and while I was playing, if I am doing the full piano line, keeping the straight beat actually is very important if we are going to keep that full line on there.
Yeah, I was listening back to last week's session, and I'm like, thinking that would have been, it would help out, just kind of keep the foundation.
Exactly.
solid.
Then I can fuck around with the syncopation.
That's true. Then you can mess around with the syncopation.
I
He
feel
said that
like
while he wasn't
you-
faced. You got to face the microphone when you're saying stuff.
I feel
I feel like you reined it in, like you played more consistently this time than you did last week. Like I feel like it's a little more,
Yeah, I had a
Cliff's
idea
only
what I was gonna do.
Cliff's only comment is it would be better with bass.
That's it.
That's it.
You
That's all we're gonna
obviously
get
still
from
have
him.
a fever,
Yeah.
and you should just shut the.
Oh wait, now he's chiming in. Okay, he liked it with the breaks. Also, think the syncopated sax will sound good over bass and drums. Okay, good. So kind of a consensus. Like the syncopated was good. I'm in between on the. I would need to listen back to without the piano and coming in. But yeah, whenever the piano does come in, or if we mix it up and kind of do half and half. When that comes in, it should be a steady beat. But that'd mix it up a bit, too, because the song right now really just has the one riff.
Right? Yeah, and we've got 2 separate drum parts that are written on this, too.
Yeah, there's a conga part, too, yeah.
I've been working on playing both of them at the same time.
I figured that's what you were doing when you were doing more of the Tom stuff. You were trying to do the conga part.
Yeah, I did a little dab of that tonight, but I did more last week, and I'm like, I'm not ready yet, and it's just not going to help us out.
Right,
So,
yeah.
Simple.
Okay. All right, so so the consensus is we might do both. We just need to arrange. Okay, so next time what we need to do is we need to arrange that better. I'll come up more with how I'm going to come in and out of that, and then we can go, okay, during that you can do the other drum part. And when I sing, like maybe even just one verse and then the next verse would be the straight piano line. That's the way I'm leaning right now. So that was our segment of the show where we are working it out. Yes. All right. So we're done with our songwriting session. And then we have one more song to do, and this is a single we released that is called Variation Witch. And I need to switch over to flute for this one. Flute. Oh my goodness, flute.
a flutist.
Flautist. So, yes, this is Variation Witch, and this one is available streaming everywhere. And we will play that song in a second. I'm on flute now, right? Yes. Actually kind of sounds like a train horn. Toot toot. Woo woo. All about. Yeah. Thomas. There we go. That's my part. Okay. Now we're going to do this song. You guys ready? Sure. Okay. Here we go.
You ready?
It starts with you. It's been 15 when it quit. Long since ladder, so did it quick. Stop it ends on, let it sit. Was that bad? Did I ruin it? Was that bad? Did I ruin it? What I want is the same. I know that I took it away. Can't sleep, you hold me down. Half the weekend make it drown. Dolce Quindice, the sweet 15. Pull over the eyes just to make it fit. Take a night walk, I remember quick. Was that bad? Did I ruin it? Was that bad? Did I ruin it? What I want is the same. I know that I took it away. It's been 15 when it quit. Long since ladder, so did it quit. Can't sleep, you hold me down. Half the weekend make get drowned. Dolce Quindice, the Sweet 15. Blow in the eyes just to make it fit. Was that bad? Did I ruin it? Was that bad? Did I ruin it? Was that bad? Did I ruin it? Was that bad? Did I ruin it?
No?
Really?
Might-
Have
might-
you not? I feel like you've done that song.
About a third of the way into it, my nose started itching, and I just couldn't get a break to like, itch it.
Oh, really?
Use your microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah, sure.
You just itch with your microphone. So that was the song Variation Witch, one of the singles we released about a year ago, maybe. God, maybe even 2 years ago now.
later.
So, but it was, I swear you've played on that before. You had to have.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was Variation Witch. And that is really the songs that we have for today. And we're going to be back next week with another Lorenzo's Music Live and Unfiltered show. So, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and all that kind of stuff. And you'll get notified when we do our show each Wednesday live from our practice studio. So we will see you next time for the Lorenzo's Music Live and Unfiltered show. And we are going to go. See you later.